I'm Kiara Taylor, and I know you're Eric Nine, and
Correct.
I know that you are a muralist, an artist, and a creative director, correct, right?
Yep.
And in Atlanta.
All of that is absolutely correct.
Okay. So I'm really excited, and I love your work. I seen it, and I was just like instantly drawn in by the colors and like how expressive like every piece is. And I seen on your Instagram page, like the one that is like my favorite. I had to say it's like the one with the pink elephants, and they're like dancing, and it's like pink clouds in there, and it's a ballerina sitting on a rainbow elephant. So I thought that one was really dope.
That's one of my favorites too, actually.
Yeah.
It's on Peter Street.
Where is it at? Sorry.
It's on Peter Street here in Atlanta, and it's close to kind of like where trying to think of a good landmark, like City of Ink.
Oh. Okay.
Like in that area, Castleberry area. But yeah, that was one of my favorite pieces. A lot of people don't know, but like to stay active as an artist, sometimes you have to like do work for free. And actually that one, I not only did that one for free, but I rented my own lift, and I know the guy that owns the building, and a long story short, I had a mural there and years ago, and he was going to paint over it, and I was like, man, let me just come and paint something new. And he said, well, I don't have any money, but if you want to keep the wall, then come paint something new. And just some insight for listeners or readers or whatever. That I have got so much work off of that wall that it was worth every penny and minute that I invested into it.
Right. Yeah. It was definitely it's very beautiful. I love it. Like that was like one of my favorites. I was like, that's so dope.
Thank you. Yeah. It was a sketch in my sketchbook for so long. Like,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed that you do like a lot of elephants and ballerinas. Like it's like kind of like a reoccurring theme in like your artwork.
It's a story. Yeah, it's an ongoing story. I've had those two characters for years now, and I kind of they just grow with me. And the elephant and the ballerina, I picked them because they're opposites in a lot of ways. Where the elephant, is big and kind of scary, but when you get to know an elephant, there's nothing scary about them. They're very caring creatures and family oriented, and just like maybe the most empathetic creature in the jungle, versus a ballerina that might look small and delicate, but ballerinas are really athletes, dedicated athletes. They put their bodies through as much or even more than like football players.
Right? I agree.
But yeah, and and it's fun. I like painting women. Obviously, I've always been a fan of performing, and the elephant is always fun to paint. It's just so forgiving. Like I don't have to make him perfect, and I can change him up. So it's been working for me.
Yeah, I love it. Yep. So where did your love for art stem from? And like when would you say you got like your first big break, you would say?
I've been drawing forever. It was probably one of the first things as a child that I kind of recognized that I was like really good at. So I've never not been drawing or painting or art in some way. And then I would say probably like my biggest break, it was never like a break. It was just like a very long growth and transformation. But probably the day I quit my job and was like, okay, I'm about to do this for real.
Oh, nice.
That was my biggest break. And maybe not monetarily, but like mentally and spiritually. That was where I was like, okay, here we go. It's not turning around.
Yep, I'm doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. I like that. So, what inspires you the most when you're creating? And what's like the process for you?
I over time I really you always want to paint what you like or what you're into, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And over time I realized that I'm really invested into relationships,
Mm-hmm.
and not just like my own personal ones, but like I just find it really interesting. So that's kind of what I've been talking about mostly in my paintings,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Just in any kind of relationship, whether it's a parent or your girlfriend or wife or husband or whatever, just kind of appreciating each other and appreciating the little bit of time we got, you know?
Right.
Yeah. The inspiration just comes again, it's just where I'm at personally, like the shit I think about when I wake up and what I think about when I'm going to sleep.
Right. Now, when you think of something, do you have like a pen and a paper or something right there, and then you sketch it out really quick, or do you remember it later, or
No, I mean I'll draw, but the drawings always come after the idea.
Oh,
so
okay.
I do have notes in my phone where I write,
okay.
all kinds of inspiration. I see something. I already wrote probably 2 notes today.
Nice.
Just from an earlier meeting and the drive back, just thinking. But yeah, it's just little thoughts that I feel are worth investing, researching, or ideas or feelings that I feel are oh man, I have to share this, or this is what people want, need to hear, want to hear,
Yeah.
So, but it's always changing. So, where I was at even just 3 years ago,
mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm in a totally different place now, and I hope that in 3 years from now, I'm in a completely different place,